It's finally launched. BMW Motorrad has finally launched the F450 GS in India at a sticker price of 4,70,000 for the base variant. The motorcycle is offered in three variants. This is the exclusive variant. On my right is the GS Trophy, which is a top spec variant, and on the extreme right is the base variant. So as you can see, this motorcycle is completely new, is built from the ground up, and a complete walk around video is what I'm giving you for the motorcycle to give you guys a quick view on all that is new on the motorcycle. This, like I told you, is built from the ground up, so it shares nothing with the 310 GS, which is discontinued. So it gets an all new chassis, all new motor, all new cycle parts. Everything is new on the motorcycle. So speaking of the chassis, you get a tubular frame on the motorcycle. Okay, and along with that, you get a hollow aluminum swing arm. Apart from that, for the suspension part, you get 43 USD forks at the front. Now, this is the mid spec, so you don't get adjustable suspension. The top spec GS Trophy that gets adjustable suspension at the front and as well as the rear. The rear you get a monoshock, so it's preload and rebound settings are offered on it. Apart from that, as you can see, the silhouette of the motorcycle takes the inspiration from the flagship 1300 GS. So at the front you have the same X-shaped headlamp, and you got LED lighting all throughout the motorcycle. Speaking of the display, you get a 6.5-inch TFT screen. So, and the good thing is that since this motorcycle now gets all the switchgear from the premium range of BMW, so you got all the nice switchgear, and you get this jog dial, so you can get through the menu. You can look at the different settings that you have got. It's Bluetooth enabled, obviously, so you got a lot of things going on over there. You got a 40-liter fuel tank. The seat height is set at 845 mm. I'm going to give you guys a quick idea on the rider ergonomics. Now I am 5'7", and I think I'm able to not completely flat foot, but I think it's pretty much manageable. The good reason is that because the motorcycle is pretty much slim, the overall construction of the motorcycle is made in a very slim format. So that being said, it's very much comfortable is what I feel from the initial impressions of the motorcycle. Coming to the powertrain, you have got an all new engine over here. So now this is a 420cc parallel twin motor paired to a 6-speed gearbox, and it churns out around 47 bhp and 43 Nm of peak torque. It's paired to a 6-speed gearbox. One of the interesting things about the GS450 is that you get a new clutch system on this. So easy ride clutch is what you get, wherein up till 2700 rpm the clutch is not required to be engaged. You can put the bike in first gear and you can completely let go the clutch. The bike will not go ahead. Only when it crosses 2700 rpm, as you are giving the throttle, is when the bike will start moving. So that, according to BMW, is to make the motorcycle much more manageable to ride, to make it much more easier to ride. You're going to be riding this motorcycle tomorrow to give you guys a proper idea on how it is. But apart from that, for the base and the mid-spec variant, you get 3 ride modes. You get road, rain, and enduro mode. And for the GS Trophy, for the Trophy variant, you get the Enduro Pro variant. So in that you get additional features and equipment to make it even better. Some of the design highlights: the mid-spec gets this clear windscreen. Meanwhile, the top spec variant here, it gets a black top windscreen, and whereas the base variant over here gets no windscreen as such. So all these are part of the accessories kit that you have to opt for the motorcycle. So coming to the pricing part, like I told you, the base variant is priced at 4,70,000, and the mid spec is priced at 4,90,000, and the top spec over here, which comes with all the equipment from adjustable suspension to the ERC clutch, and you got magician parts and everything over here, and you also get some more details in terms of white hand guards. Over here you don't get hand guards for the base one, and that one gets black hand guards. So that being said, this is the top spec. So this is priced at 5,30,000. So these are the pricing of the new F450 GS. And do let us know in the comments what you think about the price of the motorcycle. There is We are going to be riding this motorcycle tomorrow itself, and the review for this will be dropping on Sunday in the evening at around 5 p.m. So watch this space, and we'll let you know how this new, much anticipated F450 GS is to ride.